Hey folks, back again,
Make our way to the right lane.
and we are now in the Persona.
You're going to drive on the Expressway 51.
Well, I'm just gonna turn that off. Okay, we're in the Persona now, and again the CVT. There is still that howl. There is still that howl. They have, even though they've done about 327, something like that. I mean, 327. 367 improvements over the previous. I think they still need a little bit of sound deadening in this car, especially because it's a sedan, and like I said earlier, the box kind of configuration, it's like the sound just seems to resonate everywhere. And I'll accelerate again and show you what I mean, folks. But then again, this is again under very, very hard acceleration, like if you really floor it. And once you leave off, of course, the CVT gearbox, it drops the revs. I've got about 3,500 revs now. I'm doing about 120 kilometers an hour. So yeah, it's still okay, but it can get a bit tiresome when you hear that. It's like the engine is winning, but the gearbox is protesting a little bit too much. There's also a little bit. Is it my imagination, or is there a little bit more road noise in this car?
I don't know, I felt slightly more.
Slightly more road noise, right? Yeah.
Compared to that.
Same tires, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be down to tire pressure maybe, but
Could be. You know what? I got a feeling it could be tire pressure. Possibly tire pressure. So again, yeah, that howl. So this is flat out. Bit of vibration coming through as well. The suspension coping pretty well. 180 revs at 5,005. I don't know, folks. It's still a little bit loud for my liking, this Persona. So it tops out at about 180. Down an incline, maybe 190. Still not too shabby for a 1.6. Quite a lot of wind noise at this kind of speed. A little bit of sound deadening equipment, a little bit of sound deadening materials, especially around the firewall area. I think they might help a little bit. So I'm calming down a little bit now, and let's go back to normal cruising speed. So this is we're doing about 130, 140 now. Still a lot of reverberation coming through. I gotta check the tire pressures as well, because the steering feels a little bit light. It doesn't feel as tight as the Iris does, this car. The Iris was is on storage pressures, which means it could be even up to 40 psi, which, as everybody knows, is way too much. But while it was quiet in the Iris just now at about 140, in this one it's quite noisy. Not just the wind noise, but also the tire noise. The tire noise is coming in quite prevalent right now. Suspension is still good though. Suspension is still good. I have a strong feeling the tire pressures on this particular unit are a bit off. Then again, you must remember that while the Iris is for the young, sporty car enthusiasts, this one is for families. And I doubt very much those with a full load of families are going to be driving at these kinds of speeds like we're doing right now. So yeah, you got to take that into consideration as well. It's got a huge boot, one of the biggest boots I've ever seen, and I think that was one of the main highlights during the comparison with competitors about just how big that rear boot is. More than 500 liters if memory serves. Pretty massive. Family car, it's doing pretty well. Change the orientation here just a little bit that you see outside. So as you can see, we're moving along at a pretty decent clip. We're not hanging around, and fuel economy wise, it's pretty good. It's only dropped 1 bar since we left Hyatt Kuantan just now after lunch, and we haven't exactly been driving very slow. Definitely think the tire pressures are off. One of the things I don't really fancy about this Persona are actually the air conditioning dials. They seem, well, they look a little bit cheap, for want of a better expression. It's these big chrome dials. I mean, they look very aftermarket, like accessory shop special sort of thing. These definitely need to go. I think just simple buttons would be more than adequate for this. The chrome bits that's the thing about chrome bits and brushed aluminum bits. They can look very stylish or they can look very tacky. And unfortunately, this car is using a bit of chrome, so the chrome inserts in the steering wheel, where the buttons are. The 3 big chrome dials for the air conditioning system, and then there's little chrome inserts in between the buttons here. Chrome inserts on the air vents. So yeah, this brushed aluminum and chrome. It's either or. I don't think you shouldn't mix them. This part here is actually grey, I think. So you got grey, you got brushed aluminum, and you got chrome. It's a bit too much. It's like trying a little bit too hard. I think if they'd just gone with brushed aluminum, that would have been better, and maybe not so much of it. But these chrome dials really have to go. After a while, you just can't unsee them because they're just like there. So that's definitely one of the things that has to go for both models actually. And so no, sorry Proton, back to the drawing board, because this car could be a lot better actually. This car could be a lot better. The suspension is good. Maybe you need to find better tires. Maybe you've done such a good job with the right-hand handling that now the tires are letting the car down. So I think they're Silverstone tires. So maybe a better set of tires might actually transform the right-hand handling for something a little bit better. But the funniest thing is that both the Iris and the Persona are using the same size tires, and the Iris was just on, really on. This one's not so on yet, but it's a very good effort. I mean, for Proton, it's a very good effort. The I don't want to keep saying that, you know. I don't want to keep saying it's a very good effort for Proton. I just want to say it's damn good effort. Well done. Be done with that. Yeah. So, but I think for the facelift Persona, after this one, or maybe it's a brand new one already after that, a little bit more needs to be done, especially for our roads. Now the suspension, the funny thing is the suspension is really good. It's soaking up the bumps, it's soaking up the undulations. It tracks well around corners, not as well as the Iris, because don't forget you still got a big boot here in the Persona, whereas the Iris is just a small little bulldog, you know, a little pug. This one's like a German Shepherd, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get used to certain things, but again, you must remember, and I must keep reminding myself, this car is for families. I mean, it's supposed to seat 5 adults with their luggage at the back, and in that respect, it's going to be able to do that, no problem. That's a huge boot. There's a lot of space back here. It's comfortable. Vinder's gone to sleep, so that's how comfortable it is, and a very decent effort. As far as value for money is concerned, yeah. I mean, you've got the GKUI system, the Hello Proton system. I've turned it off. And if you don't want to say Hello Proton, you can press a button here on the steering wheel. There's a button right here, so you don't keep having to say Hello Proton. You just press the button and the car will ask you how it can help, and just, you know, call out a voice command. I'm hungry, I need money, I need petrol, or I need find me a hotel or something like that, or take me to a certain place, and it will do that. It will do all that for you, which is very cool. Not many cars, or should I say no car in this price bracket offers that system. So in that respect, nice, very nice, lots of stuff to do. And maybe it's only because we're driving like maniacs that the car is not living up to what it's meant to be, and you know, that's perfectly understandable as well, because this car was not meant to be hooned like this. This car was meant to be driven sedately with your family, and I think in that respect it does a very good job. Yeah, it's just that it's been a long day, and we're just trying to get to where we're going as fast as possible, because it's been a long day, a very long day. Arvin is completely knocked out next to me, like knocked out. So, but yeah. Oh, we got a cameraman doing that. What's up, guys? Yeah, very smart at 150, waving at the lever. So, okay, thank you for joining me again in one of my in-car videos. This one was faster than a lot that I've done in the past, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a like. Please subscribe if you have not. It helps a lot, really, it does. And stay tuned for a lot more to come. There's a big surprise coming up on Sunday, and I'll keep you posted on that. Don't forget to check out my video on the Cars of Malaysia. Cars of Malaysia 2019 is back, and we're going to be driving soon, and you might be with us, so go vote, and if the top 3 that you pick turn out to be the top 3 best cars in each category, if you own that car, you might be invited to join us for a drive, and that's always going to be fun. Meet the Horizon family, meet the Evil family. Okay, so till the next video, I'll leave you now, and I've got another 30 minutes of hooning this Persona, and who knows, by the time I upload this, maybe this car might transform itself to something a little bit better. Do read the description of my videos, okay?
Guys, we'll be exiting exit 851, Kuala Lumpur.
Do read the description of my videos, because I do impart some information there that maybe I missed in the video, or I do sometimes make mistakes, and I will correct myself in the description of the video. Leave me a comment, ask me a question, I'll be more than happy to answer, and if I don't answer immediately, it's because I'm driving like a maniac and I can't use my phone when I'm driving, so yeah, and or I could be asleep, you know. It's either or. But I will get to as many comments as I can. I try to get to all of them, actually, and if I haven't replied, I remember I just replied one that was 3 months old. I'm sorry, YouTube doesn't tell me or doesn't notify me of all the comments that appear on videos. It just, I don't know why, it just seems to pick 1 or 2 and then tell me about those. So sometimes I have to go through each and every video that I've posted in the last month or 2 and check if there are any comments that I've missed. And yes, I actually do that because I value your comments, I value your interaction. I love this interaction actually. And so keep it going. And like I said, if I don't know the answer, I'll try to find out. Or, you know, maybe I'll just bullshit. No, I won't. You take care, y'all. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.